Real talk. The Charlie Kirk shooting shows college events aren't safe these days. And I want to dig into that. See, these days, it don't matter who you are, what you do, where you from, or where you at, you aren't safe. You have crazy people out there that will attack you for no reason. Even if you talking positive, you talking right, and matter of fact, he was a YouTuber. People disagree with your opinions. People disagree with your political views. Just because they disagree, they want to harm you, and you don't have to been or did anything to them. Like, people are crazy. People are cuckoo, you know, and that's why you have to be careful, man, because when you're dealing with YouTube and creating content, people don't discriminate against attacking you. And it shouldn't be that way, because in the 90s, even when people did commentary on the news or on a talk show, and people who watch disagreed with them, people back then never came for them or tried to attack them or unalive them. For example, you know, you can be a firm supporter of the Democrat Party. And back then, you know, people debated more. They debated more, even though it was heated debates, but people debated more than they took out violence, you know, on people. Like, people didn't take out weapons and try to unalive people. But in Charlie Kirk's case, the person who took his life, he took his life because he just didn't like him. He disagreed with his views and his opinions. You know, he was a college football player at Utah. And me, I want to say my condolences to his family. But I don't have no hate toward nobody. I have love for everybody. I don't care what your skin color is, or your political belief or religious belief. People will even take your life because of your religion. And that's crazy, man. Like, that's crazy. It's a sad day. But unfortunately, he has passed away on us. May he rest in peace. I don't care what nobody thinks or what nobody says. I got love for everybody. Nobody deserves to die and lose their life because of their political views or religious reviews or what they talk about on their channel. You know, at least the man was trying to be somebody. At least the man was in college trying to become whatever his profession was, but he was striving to get a degree. So I salute that any day. I salute that any day. Because you have a lot of people out here, they're not trying to do anything with their life. But regardless of the fact, it's a lot of violence out here. This gun violence has gotten out of hand. You know, it's ridiculous. You know, people are shooting in the malls. People are shooting on the college campuses. People are shooting at gas stations and grocery stores. You name it. People are shooting in nightclubs, sports bars. People can't even have a good time anymore. People can't come together in peace without somebody acting like an idiot. And I decided to do this video because, like, people need to become more aware of situations in these places. But on a college campus, that would be the last place you would think a shooting will occur, you know. But unfortunately, he passed away. He was shot in the neck from a single shot. And I just want to say condolences to the family, man. But me personally, that's the one of the main reasons why I'm very cautious about my surroundings, where I'm at, and who I'm around, and what the people around me is capable of doing, because you have to be very observative. You have to look at your surroundings and watch people, watch how they act, how they move, if they looking at you or watching you, and so forth. So you have to be self-aware. You have to look forward, sideways, both sides, and behind you at all times. You have to be on point. You have to stay on your square, because there's a lot of hate out here. Like, people will shoot you and take your life for almost no reason. You know what I mean? That lets you know right there, it's something in the air. You know, it's an evil spirit in the air that's causing people to just crash out for no reason, all because of your views, you know. And that goes to the trollers too. You know, you have to be careful on this YouTube platform, because you have trollers that will hop on your channel and watch your videos and make evil, low down, dirty comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have grown people, you have overage people who are trollers. You have young guys who are evil and they are trollers. Like, you have a million evil people in this world. Like, people are just evil now. People don't care. People will take your life. People will walk around the mall, college campuses with weapons. But I'm not no police guy. But what I want to say is, these college campuses need to tighten up. They need security to observe these events and situations out here, because these college events not even safe. You know, you have sharpshooters, you have assassins everywhere that walk on college campuses. You even have criminals that walk around college campuses looking for a weak link. They look for somebody to rob, you know, because for the college students, you have to be careful of where you are at on campus. Be careful of who you see on campus. You know, if you see somebody on campus that looks like they don't attend that college, you might want to get out the way. You know, you might want to get out the way and place yourself in a safe place, away from people that don't look like they belong to that college. Because like some colleges don't hardly have security. But I know the University of Alabama and the University of Georgia have security on their campus. I know this for a fact because I did DoorDash on the University of Alabama and the University of Georgia. Understand me? So yeah, y'all need to tighten up on y'all security protocol, because you have crazy people walking around everywhere. I mean, everywhere. But most likely the shooter was a guy who disliked him and disagreed with his political views and his cultural views. You know, I never really watched Charlie Kirk like that. Maybe I think once or twice I did, because I watch a lot of other channels. But like I said, you know, I didn't agree with a lot of his political views and cultural views, you know, on life. You know, it's okay to disagree, but it's like people want you, the minds of people these days, they want you to agree with everything they think and say. But my thing is, I can't make you think like me, and you can't make me think like you. I'm a man with my own mind, just like you are a man or a woman with your own mind. It's like people have small minds. Some people think everybody has to think just like they think. People seem like they want the whole world to think the same way, but that's impossible. That's impossible, because society wouldn't even function normally if everybody just agreed on every single little thing. You know what I'm saying? Even politicians in the White House and in the State House, You know, they don't agree with each other on every issue, every U.S. social issue. They don't. It's impossible. That's why you have different parties. You have the Independent Party, you have the Republican Party, and you have the Democrat Party. So it's a reason why you have 3 to 4 different political parties, man. It's impossible for politicians to agree, and they still connect and do business with each other. But us civilians, us citizens of the United States, we can't seem to do that. Okay, just because you disagree with me doesn't mean I can't do business with you. You know what I mean? Or at least, you know, come to like an understanding with you, because it's possible. Understanding is the best thing in the world. Sometimes what people need to learn is disagreements most of the time leads to a solution. Disagreements is this for a reason. That's the solution. The only way you would come up with a solution to any problem is to have an understanding with the next individual. But you're going to disagree before you come to that understanding. That's just life. That's why I say these college campuses these days, people out there in society, people are lacking. They lacking. They walking around with hate. And they have a mental disability. Like they have a low mental capacity. You know, people don't have no patience. People don't like to listen. People don't like to understand anything. People don't seem to understand other people for some odd reason, man. But that's why this world is jacked up like it is now, man. And it's unfortunate that guy, that brother had to lose his life. You know what I mean? But you know, God bless his soul. But anyway, I'm talking my head off. This your boy Sippy King. I'm about to sign out. Until the next video, I'm out. Peace.